Welcome to a new episode of Triggre Weekend Masterclass. And in this masterclass, I'm going to show you how you can add a specific validation rule to a form field. And in this case, it's a more complex one because in this case, we are going to check multiple sections of what a person has filled out. So first we're going to check how that looks in the application, and after that I'm going to show you how that works in the designer. So let me show you how we can check a Dutch IBAN number. And an IBAN number is a bank account number, and the Dutch IBAN is formatted in the following way. It has 2 characters for the country code, it has 2 check numbers, it has 4 characters for the bank code, and 10 numbers for the bank account number, which totals to 18 characters. So we're going to execute all these checks when filling out this bank account number. So I've used an example bank account number. If I would remove 10 and I would click submit, it would say, please enter a valid Dutch IBAN. If I would add the 0 again, but I would remove this B and turn it into let's say a 0, then it would still fail this validation rule because it has to be a letter. So if I would click submit right now, it's accepted. So how did I do this within Triggre? Well, let's go to the designer and I'll explain to you. So we go to the user flow and we go to the user flow check IBAN, and validation rules for form fields are added in the form fields itself. So in this case, the form field is the Dutch IBAN, and in the final step, I can add a validation rule. So we're going to the final step. There it is. Would you like to add a validation rule? Yes. And in this case, I use 2 functions in one. So I've got the function cut Dutch IBAN from character 1 for 2 characters, which results in the fact that I only check the first 2 characters. And I would like to know if they are alphabetic, because they have to be characters. If it's a number, it's invalid. However, for character number 3 and 4, it has to be numeric. So I check, is it numeric? And then I cut the Dutch IBAN from character 3 for 2 characters, because it's character number 3 and 4, which are 2 characters in total. Well, the same for the alphabetic letters in between and the account number until the end, but I use a different filter for that because I can easily say, like, okay, I would like to cut the Dutch IBAN from character number 9 until the end. And of course, I have to check the number of characters in total, which always has to be 18. Then I have to define a message that will be shown if the user fills out something invalid, which in this case is please enter a valid Dutch IBAN number. But you could also add a little bit more information, like, hey, it needs to consist of 2 numbers, 2 letters, etc., etc. Subscribe to our channel and we'll see each other next week. And don't forget to like this one as well.